Okay, I'm going to make this video going over multiplying two-digit multiples of 10 by two-digit multiples of 10. So you see we have our place value chart here, starting with our ones, tens, hundreds, and thousands. It's really important if you're able to label the place value chart yourself, but here I have it already pre-made for us to work with. So this lesson is going over examples like this. If we had 50 times 20, all right, and we wanted to see how are we going to solve 50 times 20. We've mentioned the shortcut in class, which is 5 times 2 is 10, and then we're going to bring over our two zeros to the end of our number to give us 1,000. But the lesson here is really explaining, really shows you why are you allowed to bring over those zeros into your answer. Okay, what conceptual understanding of 50 times 20 do you need to know to get the answer of 1,000? And that's what we're going to go over here. So we have 50 times 20, which is, when we look at 50 times 20, we're going to look at this 20 and say, what is that 20? If we're multiplying by 20, it's really us doing 2 times what? Times 10. Because 2 times 10 is going to give us 20, because it's all about the powers of 10, okay? Multiplying by powers of 10. So here is where I'm going to write 50, okay? It's like us doing 50 times 2, all right? So we're going to do 50 times 2, 50 times 2, and then we're going to multiply it by 10, okay? So 50 times 2, and then we're going to multiply it by 10, okay? And that's how we got our 20 over here, all right? Because we did 2 times 10. So to do 50 times 2, we're going to see right here, I'm going to put my dis in 50, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, and I'm going to do 2 rows of those, 20, 30, 40, 50. There's my 2 rows of 50, 50 times 2. And now you'll see over here, we're multiplying it by 10. Okay, so multiplying that by 10. And when we multiply anything by 10 in our place value chart, we're going to take those 2 rows of 5, multiply it by 10, makes us go shift one place value here to the left. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And now we count by hundreds. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 1,000. So, and you notice here, can I leave these 10 hundreds in the hundreds column? Hopefully by now you realize that you can't, because once you have 10 discs in a place value, you have to regroup. So I'm going to take my 10, okay, and I'm going to regroup that for 1,000. All right, and I'm left with 1 in the 1,000 and nothing in any other place value. So 50 times 100, 50 times 20 gives us 1,000. Okay, I'm going to do another problem like this, and let's see if that helps you. Here. Okay, so you'll see here, I now have 30 times 6. So how am I going to solve 30 times 6? Well, first thing I'm going to look at here is that I'm doing 30 times 60, kind of gave it away. So 30 times 60 is going to be doing 30 times 6 Okay, but it's not 6, it's 60. And to get that 60, we did 6 times 10. So it's 30 times 6 times 10. So I'm going to do the 30 times 6 first, okay? Then I'm going to multiply it by 10. So on my place value chart, I'm going to have my 10, 20, 30, and I have to do that 6 times. So 20, 30, 10, 20, 30, 10, 20, 30, 10, 20, 30. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's my 6 times. There's 30 times 6. But it was 30 times 60, and we know to get from 6 over here to 60, you have to times it by 10. So that's where I'm going to take right here my 30 times 60. So there were 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18 tens. Okay, so my answer is equivalent to 18 tens I have. All right, so that's 18 tens, but then I had to multiply that by 10. So I'm going to multiply that by 10, and that's now going to give me, I'm shifting everything over just how I have it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So now I have 18. I should have 18 hundreds in here. All right, there's 18 hundreds, which is my answer. My answer is 18 hundreds. All right, so I have 18 hundreds, and that's in unit form, right? So how do I write that in standard form? Well, this is 18 hundreds. I know that I can't have 18 discs in the hundreds place. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have to take 10, regroup that into my, that's 1,000. So I now have 1,000, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 800, and nothing else, which is 1,800, which is 1,800. And if we go back to what we said at the beginning of this video, the trick or the shortcut is do your basic fact in 30 times 60, which is 3 times 6, which gives us 18. And then we have 1 0, 2 zeros, 1 0, 2 zeros, 1,800. But when you see it over here on your place value chart, that's giving you the conceptual understanding. So I hope that helped. And there is my video.